Okay, so now coming to pricing policies. Today we will start what? Pricing policies. Today we will just do this pricing policies. Now pricing policies, what is pricing policies? There are two types of pricing policies that we will study. Number one, cost based pricing policy. Now cost based pricing policy is again divided into three parts. Number A is what? Markup pricing. Number A is markup pricing. Is it visible? Yeah. So pricing policies, number one, cost based pricing policy, and the first division of cost based pricing policy is markup pricing. By the name, we are getting an idea that the price will depend on the cost of the product. Yes or no? Cost based. By the name only, we are just getting an idea that it is a cost based pricing policy, means the price of the product is somewhere connected to the cost of the product. The price of the product is somewhere connected to the cost of the product. Okay, so what is markup pricing? Markup pricing means a percentage is added. A percentage is added. Now, this markup pricing, a percentage, we know that percentage can be added to the sell price, a percentage can be added to the cost price. Okay, now markup pricing again is divided into two parts: percentage of selling price and percentage of cost price. So a markup is added to reach, a markup is added. To get our profit, a markup is added. In case of cost price means we are adding the markup to the cost price. In case of percentage of selling price means we are adding the markup to the selling price. Suppose 1 lakh is the cost of the product. The product cost is 1 lakh. I need a profit of 10,000. I need a profit of what? 10,000. If I express this as a percentage of cost, means what is my selling price? It is 1,10,000 because I need a profit of 10,000, correct? Now, if I need a percentage of selling price, suppose, then what it will be? 10,000, the profit percentage will be what? 10,000 divided by 1,10,000 into 100, yes or no? If I want to express this as a percentage of cost, then what it will be? 10,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100, yes or no? If you calculate, this will be 10% and this will be somewhere around 9.09%. Yes or no? So what is markup? Markup pricing is what? Markup pricing can be either, the markup can be either on the, as expressed as selling price or expressed as based on cost price. Mostly, usually, markup is usually expressed as a percentage of selling price. Okay, just remember the cost based pricing policy is what? When the price is driven by the cost of the product. It's not that the markup can only be driven by the cost, it can be also driven by the selling price. Markup, we can add a markup to the selling price only. Usually we add a markup to the selling price only and not on the cost. But we can do it on the cost also. We can add a markup on the cost also. So cost based pricing policy, what it is saying, that whenever the cost of the product is driven, the cost, what is that? The price of the product is driven by the cost of the product. The price depends on the cost of the product. That is cost based pricing policy. Correct? So the first one was markup pricing under the cost base. This markup, we can add this markup either as a percentage, we can express this markup either as a percentage of selling price, or we can express this markup either as a percentage of cost price. Is it correct? Is it clear? Pricing policy number 1 and part A. Okay. The next one which is under cost base is marginal cost pricing. Marginal cost pricing. Okay. Oh, sorry. I would have asked you. Anyways, or variable cost pricing. So we know that marginal cost can also be called as the variable cost. Actually, I thought I will be asking you all, but I have only to answer. There is no one in front of me. Anyways, marginal cost pricing. What is the marginal cost of a product? Is actually the variable cost of a product. The variable cost of the product. So what is this marginal cost pricing or the variable cost pricing? Marginal cost pricing or the variable cost pricing? Here the firm aims at just recovering the variable cost of the product. What is the firm's main aim? The firm's main aim is to recover only the variable cost or the marginal cost of the product. ফার্মের মেন এমই হচ্ছে যেটা আমার ভেরিয়েবল কস্ট, যেটা আমার মার্জিনাল কস্ট, সেটা শুধু আমি রিকভার করব প্রোডাক্টটা সেল করে। নাও কোয়েশ্চেন মাইট কাম দেন, ম্যাম হোয়াট অ্যাবাউট দি ফিক্সড কস্ট? Because if you do not cover the cost, no matter if there is no profit, doesn't matter, but we should cover the cost, otherwise it's a loss. Then question will come, ma'am, what about the fixed cost? Now this fixed cost of such products will be recovered from other premium products. And when such type of pricing is necessary at the maturity stage of the product, at the product maturity stage, when the product reaches a maturity stage, at this point of time the main aim of the marketer is to recover the variable cost, because the product is about to decline. Now I need to keep this product in the market, I need to survive this product in the market. How could I do that? I will just recover the variable cost, and the fixed cost of this products will be covered by other premium product, because a marketer is not solely engaged in selling one product. Correct? So here comes the concept of marginal cost pricing, variable cost pricing. At which stage it is necessary? At the maturity stage of the product life cycle, where the marketer is only recovering the variable cost and the fixed cost is recovered from other premium products, because the marketer is having many. আমি তো একটা জিনিস বিক্রি করছি না, এই জিনিসটার নয়, আমি ভেরিয়েবল কস্টটা রিকভার করলাম, আমার কাছে আরও প্রিমিয়াম ব্র্যান্ডস আছে, আমি এর থেকে এর যা কস্ট লেগেছে সেটা আমি এদের থেকে রিকভার করে নিতে পারবো, বিকজ দিস প্রোডাক্টস আর প্রিমিয়াম প্রোডাক্টস। Is it clear? Is it clear? Marginal pricing, marginal cost pricing or variable cost pricing? So only the variable cost is required. Number C is the break-even pricing. Now what is break-even pricing? Break-even pricing, here the marketer is neither gaining any profit nor any loss. Only the fixed and variable cost is recovered. This is called the break-even pricing. In the first case, only the variable cost was recovered and the fixed was recovered from other premium brands. Which pricing was that? Marginal cost pricing. In case of break-even pricing, the marketer is just recovering the cost. আমার যদি জিনিসটার দাম 10 টাকা হয়, আমি 10 টাকা দিয়ে বিক্রি করছি, there is neither any profit nor any loss, just the fixed and variable cost is being recovered. This is called break-even pricing. What it is called? Break-even pricing. Whatever is the cost of my product, that is only is the sale price of my product. So neither I am gaining anything, neither I am losing anything, just I am recovering my fixed and variable cost. Just I am recovering my fixed and variable cost. Because this type of pricing is actually used when the marketer is now ready to just sell out the products. The marketer is not worried about any profit. The marketer just wants to just sell out the product and just reduce the stock, because maybe this product is going to get vanished, decline, or this product is not going to earn anything anymore. That's why the marketer is eager to just stock it out by any means. So the marketer is trying to use this fixed, just selling the product at cost price. Or it might so happen that you are in such a place where you have your competitors, and your competitors are selling that product at a very low price, but you are unable to compete. So you are just trying to sell it and you do not want to lose your market share, and you are also selling just at the cost price. This situation can come any time. Break even price, যেটা আমার জিনিসের দাম সেটাতেই আমি বিক্রি করে দিলাম। এমন হতে পারে যে আমার পাশের দোকান তাই করছে বিকজ তার কাছে ক্যাপিটাল বিশাল আছে, তার কিছু যায় আসে না। বা এমন হতে পারে যে কি যে আমি দেখছি যে কি যে না, প্রোডাক্টটা আর চলবে না, এবার যেইটুকুনি আছে সেইটুকুনি থেকে যেইটুকুনি টাকা পাওয়া যায়, হোয়াট এভার আই কুড গেইন আউট অফ দ্য স্টক আই এম হ্যাভিং। Correct? This is called break-even pricing. So cost-based pricing has three parts. One is the markup pricing. Another one is what? Marginal cost pricing or variable cost pricing. And the third one is what? Break-even pricing. And next, number 2 pricing policy is demand-based pricing policy. And this we are very much aware of this demand-based. What? Price is determined based on the demand, not only on the demand but also on the purchasing power of, but also on what? The purchasing power of the consumer. So demand based is what? It is here the price depends on not only on the demand of the product but also on the purchasing power of the consumer. Not only on the demand but also on the purchasing power of the consumer. বিকজ ডিমান্ড তো তখনই আসবে যখন আমার ক্ষমতা আছে। ডিমান্ড হতে পারে লাইক আই এম লাইকিং আ প্রোডাক্ট, ইফ আই এম নট হ্যাভিং দ্য পারচেজিং পাওয়ার দেন কী করে পসিবল? হাউ ইজ ইট পসিবল ফর মি টু গো ফর দ্যাট প্রোডাক্ট? আই এম লাইকিং দ্য আইফোন, I want to purchase iPhone 13 that is going to launch by June, I guess, June 2021. But do I have the purchasing power to purchase that? No, I'm not having it. You might have that. Then it is valid. If you are having demand as well as if you are having purchasing power, then only it is possible. But a demand without purchasing power is vague. ইচ্ছা আছে কিন্তু কেনার ক্ষমতা নেই, তাহলে তাতে আমি কি করব? সো প্রাইসিং ডিপেন্ডস অন বোথ দিস ফ্যাক্টরস, নট অনলি অন ডিমান্ড. If you are having the purchasing power, then only demand is justified. Otherwise, without this, demand is not justified at all. And based on this too, pricing depends. Like iPhone, it is for high-end customers. It is not for us. It is not for our not for us lower middle class people. I don't know. Anyone could purchase. But it's not for me. It's not for me. I cannot afford a 1 lakh phone costing 1 lakh and traveling in a bus or auto. That's not possible. And iPhone actually launches those products for the high-end customers only. They have a selected market group. The iPhone launched AC 2020. That was the phone launched in India. And the iPhone people knows that India cannot afford so much. That's why that phone was launched. If you search it on internet, this AC 2020 costed very less than the other iPhones. Why? So that Indian people could consume it. Consume it means purchase it. Not consume, purchase it. That's why. So demand backed up by purchasing power is very necessary in order to determine the pricing. Is it clear? Okay, so in the next class we'll continue with pricing strategies. Okay, I will do the product chapter, so no need to worry. As soon as I will finish this, or I will finish any other semester class, I might give you class on other days to start product. Okay, thank you class.